Hi guys, hi, how's it going? How you doing today? Hopefully today finds you well. Today I am doing my turn and burn update, and this is really late because it should have been done at the beginning of the month, but y'all, I ran out of time. I ran out of time. And also I didn't have everything done that I wanted to have done. So I mean, I've only got 10 products here. Several of them are not even products that were on the list initially, but they are things that I have used up through like taking on the road with me or something like that. So there's that. I do have some of the products that I pulled in initially, but I still have so many products. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 products that are still sitting in here, which are my products to use, that I haven't used yet. One, not for lack of trying, and we'll talk about that in a second. But for those of you new here, hi, my name is Donna. I'm a lover of all things high and colorful beauty and self-care. I also work in the beauty industry. I work for Ulta as a field business leader. I get a lot of education in my position. I like to bring you that education here. Ultimately, I'm just out here talking about makeup because I like makeup. And I like to talk about it. And I hope that you're here for it because I question why you would have clicked on the video if you were not here to talk about makeup. So I hope that you enjoy yourself. I hope that you enjoy me. I hope that you'll want to subscribe before you go. And with that said, let's start talking about some makeup, shall we? Okay, so it's a little about makeup and a little not about makeup, let's be honest. But today I am updating Turn and Burn, which I typically come to you and update at the very beginning of the month. And maybe I'll skip out on May. Maybe that's what I'll do. And then I'll come to you guys again in June. With that said, I do have like 10 product empties, things to talk about, things to say. And then I, of course, have so many products left in here that I need to talk about or kind of let you know that I still have in. So we're going to start with those because I think that that's important. Number one, I still have the Good Patch, which is the Dream Patch, which is supposed to help you sleep. And I don't know why I haven't used this. I just haven't. I also have the Perfect Repair Treatment Mask for your hair. So sometimes I have a hard time using these kind of products on my hair because Vivids, they cost me a lot of money. I don't want to drain the color any quicker than I have to. So my commitment is to use this right before I go in for my next service so that hopefully I can get this used and out of my collection, which means hopefully we will maybe not see it gone by the May update, but we should see it gone absolutely by June. I still have this in here, which is the Shades by Shan Duo. I am going to move this to my desktop here so that I remind myself to get some use out of it because as you guys can see, I haven't even touched it. So there's that. I do think though that I'm going to give myself a goal on this versus a like use it all up, right? Because it's 2 eyeshadows. I'm never going to use up 2 eyeshadows in this Turn and Burn. So we are going to put these to the test and I am going to challenge myself to use each one of these 5 times, which means 10 uses will come out of this little tiny duo, but I am gonna set it on my desk so I remind myself to use it. I still have these 3 perfumes in here. So we have Paco Rabanne 1 Million. We have Versace Bright Crystal, which I have used quite a few times. I just don't have it completely used up yet. And then we have Angel, Muggler Angel. And you can see I have used quite a bit of this guy. I don't love this. It's only got 1 or 2 more uses on it. I will get those uses done. It's been a minute since I've used it because I don't love it. I also have the Sun Bum face mask. Again, I just hate these kind of masks, so I forget to use it. I'm going to pull this into my bathroom to get some use out of it. I have a L'Occitane serum, which again, I forget to use, so I'm going to pull it out, put it on my desktop, and use it. And I have the Drunk Elephant Egg Glowy Meritinol oil, the Egg Glowy oil. Again, forget to use it. Need to pull them out. Need to put them on my desktop so I remember. And then the Julep lip product, which I have actually used a couple of times. And I really quite like it. Let's put it on. It looks very much like what I'm wearing today. I like it. I just don't feel like I'm going to empty this. Maybe I'll give myself a usage goal on this too. Maybe 10 times use on this one. I already have seen 4 uses on this, 5 including today's. So maybe 5 more uses on that and then we'll pull it out. But I definitely need to situate these a little bit differently so that I can get some more use out of them. The other thing that hasn't been used yet is this. As you can see, it is opened up. I guess I just didn't realize that it only comes with the like bags that you actually have to have the activating essence in order to utilize this, and I don't have the activating essence, so it's going to require me going out and purchasing an activating essence, which I don't have. So it's gonna be a minute before I can use this, but with that said, I am gonna pull this out. It is going to be called Not Complete, but I'm going to pull it off of my sheet because I have to go out and purchase a whole nother product to use this. So it's not like I can or have the option to use it without buying that. And I don't even know. I haven't even looked it up. I don't even know where I can get it. So there's that. The other thing that I'm pulling out, not because it is complete, but because I've used it enough, I think I can give you a real life like determination of how I feel about the product, is this Cover FX translucent light powder. I'm not a powder girl, so I'm going to start with that. However, this is kind of a really awesome like sample because it has this little like lip here. It's a container that closes back up, so you're not losing all your product every time you open it up. I do like that you can like just put it in the cap, swirl your brush around. What I use this the most for, because it made the most sense, was putting my brush in there and getting under my eyes really quickly with something before I went in and did my eyeshadows so that I could just kind of wisp it away. I don't love a powder, but this one is really very, very silky and feels like it is super finely milled. I didn't mind this powder overall, but because I'm not a powder person, I will likely, you know, give this to my daughter who's been wanting powder lately. I wouldn't purchase the full size of it, but it is a really beautiful powder, and if you're a powder person, you probably would like it. It is very silky to the touch. It does feel very smooth on the face, and it doesn't like, I didn't find it in any way to like cake up or like find itself meandering into my fine lines and wrinkles on my under eyes. I also didn't find that it was like super drying. It didn't look super drying at the end of the day. Granted, I only used it in, you know, a very small area of my face, but that small area of my face is the most critical, honestly, in terms of like my aging skin. So I liked it. I just wouldn't purchase it because I'm just not a loose powder kind of person. If you guys saw my powder collection, you know I have a whole lot of pressed powders and only a couple of loose powders. And those loose powders have been in my collection for years. So I will probably give this to my daughter, but it was a really nice powder. I did get about 14 uses out of it. I'm going to call it good because, I mean, you can't even tell I used it. Let's be honest. The Cover FX translucent powder, I couldn't find a size on. This is 0.035 ounces of product, or 1 gram. I do think that the regular size powder is probably 10 grams. So this is a 10th of the product price worth. The product's original price for the full size version is $38. So that is $3.80 worth of product. So the first thing I have is the Butter Vitamin C Serum, and the notes I have for this is that it smells bad. I did not like, I did not like the smell of this. I did not like the smell of this. It smells so bad. My skin had a reaction to it that felt like almost like a windburn. It is very orange in shade and thin like water. How I utilized it was mixing it with the moisturizer. But the reason why I am done with it is because I accidentally tipped it over while I was utilizing it and dumped it down the sink after about 6 uses. So I would say that there was quite a bit more product in here. I probably would have had easily 30 uses, easily, you know, a whole month's worth of uses in this. This product is $43 full size, and the full size is 1 ounce. So this product at 0.17 fluid ounces came in at $7.31 worth of value. And I mean, it's a good deal. I do think I would have gotten 30, you know, a full month's worth of use out of that vitamin C serum had I not accidentally dumped it down the drain. But also, it's not a product that I loved because I could not stand the smell of it. The other one is the Butter Cocoa Shea Revitalizing Cream. The notes I have on this is that it's super thick and creamy, almost sticky, kind of like taffy-ish. It smells like orange sherbet. So whereas I hated the smell of the last, I loved the smell of this product. I actually kind of liked the texture of this product too, because it worked really well as almost a primer as well, but definitely as a night cream because it was a little more thick in texture. I do think that it worked really, really well, but I liked using it more as a night cream because then I would wake up in the morning and take it off. If I used it during the day, it kind of made my skin feel a little bit greasy. So definitely a great night cream. I did like it a lot. I would probably, in a pinch, repurchase it. It comes in at $21 for its full size. Its full size is 2 ounces worth of product. This is 0.5 ounces, so this is a $10.50 worth of the product, and I really liked it. I got about 16 uses out of this guy. Because it's so thick, a little bit goes a very, very long way. So I'm really happy with that product, to be honest. The next one I have are these. These are the Wander Beauty eye patches, and you know, I really like these guys. I have liked them for a very long time. What I love most is that they come on these like clear discs, so that they're not just kind of flopping around in there, but you also don't have like a big plastic tray that you have to try and get rid of. I love these. These are the first eye gels that I have ever used that I was able to like stick to my under eyes and find that they actually did something for my under eyes. It didn't take me long to use these entirely up. And I'm actually kind of sad that they're not in my collection anymore. There's a great amount of serum on them and they have a really sturdy structure. So you're not like pulling them out. They're not like eye jellies. They're just kind of like gold leafing that sits on almost like a material of sorts, not like a paper or a gel. They stay in place really well. You really can see a difference after every use, and you do get 6 sets of these in a box for $26. I used 6 sets, so I did get $26 worth of use. I would repurchase these. I do believe these are a repurchased box from a set of 3 that I got in BoxyCharm because I fell in love with them. So I definitely would repurchase these and use them again and again and again. They are my favorite under eye patches. I do have the Lancome Genifique little tiny vial here. This guy is just 0.27 fluid ounces of product or 8 mils. Listen, this is $24 worth of product in this little tiny vial. So crazy to me, but a full size 1 ounce of this is an $89 product. And this is always an amazing product. Honestly, I feel like it makes my skin look and feel very youthful and hydrated. I think that it is also a product that feels really good going on. It kind of feels like silk. It makes your whole skin just look and feel so, so good. So I have a ton of Genifique in this closet here. I use it all the time, so can't complain about a good serum. I love Genifique, so I would repurchase that in a heartbeat, full size, even at $89. I also have Origin's Ginseng Energizing Gel Cream, and you know what's funny is I used to really, really like this product. As a matter of fact, when I first started like skincare, Origins was where that's where I stand. Like, that is the end all speak all as far as skincare went, but I am no longer sure that I really, really love this. My skin felt good, but not super. I don't feel like it felt super hydrated even, and this is supposed to be not only like a energizing cream, but also give you quite a bit of hydration. I felt like it didn't do a lot to make my skin feel energized either. Like, I don't even know what that means, if I'm honest with you. It really felt like the hydration that this gave had a little bit of a time limit, if that makes any sense. Like, it would go on, I would feel like my skin felt and looked hydrated and plump at about midday. It's like all the moisture was sucked out of my skin. So I don't know, maybe I wasn't drinking enough water, I'm not sure. I just don't know that I love this moisturizer anymore. So this full size is a $38 product for 1.7 ounces of product. This is just 0.5 ounces, so $11.77 worth of the moisturizer. And I just definitely feel like there's better moisturizers out there, one of which would be like this one here. This is the Elemis Pro Collagen Marine Cream. This is an anti-wrinkle cream, and I love, hands down, Elemis is an amazing brand. I first met Elemis when I was on a cruise ship. I went to the spa in the cruise ship, got a whole facial, body massage, all the things done with Elemis products, and then purchased some to bring home with me because they were just amazing. I love Elemis. This moisturizer is hands down so much better than this one, and the price point kind of speaks it, to be honest. The price point of this guy is $94 for 1 ounce of product versus, you know, $38 for almost 2 ounces of product. So there should be better ingredients. You should see more from this product than you do from the Origins one, for sure. This is 0.10 ounces of product. What I did not love about this product is I only saw like 3 uses out of this for Elemis. For other brands that are giving like this little tiny amount of product, like if it is a skin care product, you really need a good amount of the skincare product in order to see like some kind of difference in your skin, and 3 uses just isn't enough. Thank goodness I've used this product 100,000 times, so I know what the product feels like. I could say the same for this guy here, but you know, expensive products, they don't give you very much to try before you buy. So this is $9.40 worth of product. Improvement in the hydration of my skin for sure. Improvement of the silkiness of my skin, like my skin felt good also. Visible fine line reduction after the first use. I imagine with, you know, everyday use, I would see some reduction in my wrinkles overall. Not that I have a lot of wrinkles, but I have some wrinkles. I am aging. So love that product, would continue to purchase it even at its $94 price. The next thing I have is this H2O Beauty Infinity Renewing Youth Serum. Listen, I don't know what the hell this, it doesn't smell good. It didn't do anything for my skin. I didn't notice any kind of great impact to my skin. It's runny, but not watery. It's clear in color. So, I mean, I felt like I was putting on snake oil. That's what I felt like. It did nothing. It literally did nothing. It didn't feel sticky. It didn't have any kind of like viscosity to it that made it feel like there was something in it. It didn't do anything. It just felt like I was putting something on my face. Just to put something on my face. I don't love it, but it is whatever. It is $49.95 for 1 ounce of this product. I do not think it's worth it. I would not purchase it again. This is 0.25 fluid ounces, so $12.49 worth of product. I don't feel like I got $12.49 worth of anything out of that product. I have this, which is the Good Molecules Niacinamide Brightening Toner. So makeup product again here. This is a, let's see, the notes I have on this is did not notice anything from using this, was like putting water on my face. So I am used to using like the Clinique Step 2 toner, and I feel like that I can see a visible difference in how my makeup applies with it or without it. This, I don't feel like I saw any difference. I'm not even sure that I saw any kind of like moisturizing factors in it. It does say that it's formulated with niacinamide, licorice root extract, brighten and improve appearance of enlarged pores. I don't have a super horrible pore problem. Like, I don't have enlarged pores, so maybe that's part of the problem. I didn't necessarily not like it, but I also didn't see any kind of effects from it. It might just be because it's not made specifically for me. So this product is rather on the cheaper end of products, right? The Good Molecules products would be considered drugstore. This comes in at $14 for 4 ounces of product, which is phenomenal. In here, I had 95 cents worth of product at 0.27 ounces of product in this guy, and I got probably 14 days worth of use out of it, which isn't bad, but I also feel like it wasn't anything. Another makeup product here is this Benefit Gimme Brow. This is just a one-time use, like Gimme Brow stick in there, so I did definitely get my one-time use out of it. This is actually something that I use quite often. I have Gimme Brow in the full-size version, so you know I love it. I didn't like this shade for me. This shade was shade 3 Neutral Light Brown. It's just not the shade that I wear. Mine are more of a like a cool gray or a like cooler tone of like a black brown. So there's that, but I did use it. I got a single use out of it. It was great to have. Great to take on the road with me and at least have something for my eyebrows. And the last thing I have in here is this, and this is the Dior Capture Total Lace Serum. And I think that this is a wonderful serum. I got like a whole month's worth of use out of this, and this is not just me squirting it into my hand like one squirt. This is like 2 or 3 or 4 or 7 squirts per use, depending on how I felt, how much I needed. The notes that I have on this is so perfumed that sometimes it would choke me, the amount of perfume that is in this facial product. And this is supposed to be with hyaluronic acid for anti-aging. And I think that it kind of counteracts itself, because I think the amount of perfume in this product dried out my skin so much that any amount of hyaluronic acid that it has in it didn't help, because the amount of perfume sucked every ounce of moisture that the hyaluronic acid was bringing to my skin out of my skin. It's so perfumed. I think that it would be amazing if it didn't have all the perfume in it. Also, I love this little like trial size bottle because it felt luxurious even in a trial size bottle. Y'all, this is $125 for 1 ounce of product. So this little guy here was $42.30 worth of product. I am like so excited that I got to try it. but also so excited that I won't be buying $125 worth of Dior Le Serum because it's so perfumed. Like I said, I feel like it dried my face out. Like at some point, actually, I used it for the last time, I think 2 days ago, 4 days ago. And my chin area here is still so dried out to it that my foundation had a hard time sticking to my face in a way that is attractive. So there's that. So I did use up so many different products out of this, and I just dumped everything on the floor. I had 3 makeup products that I'm calling Done, and a whole bunch of skincare. So I'm going to go pull some more products to roll into this, to go with these guys here, and then we will get done with this. Okay, my friends, I have pulled some stuff, and I am so excited because when I was in the face mask drawer that I have, because I normally pull a face mask in, I found the activating serum that I need for these guys. So I'm going to put these back in. So this is my mask. And we will get that done today. I do think I want to use these today. So we're going to put those back in. So the products that I pulled a little bit from everywhere. I do have it all separated out now, which you'd be so proud of me. But I do have a few hair care items, a few skincare items, and a few makeup items because we did use almost all of the makeup that I had in my samples section. But I am pulling in for hair the Bumble and Bumble dry shampoo. So I don't think I've used Bumble and Bumble dry shampoo yet, which is shocking to me. I also pulled in a Dry Bar treatment oil. It's a pre-shampoo treatment oil. That is for hair, so we will go with that. For skincare, I pulled the Supergoop Every Single Face Watery Moisturizer or Watery Lotion with SPF 50. I'm really excited about this because, you know, just sat there and watched some of my SPFs like expire, and this was one of them. So I am going to pull... I'm excited to try and get some use out of it to see if I like that. I don't love the Unseen sunscreen. I don't love that. I feel like it feels like grease on my face, but I'm going to try that watery lotion and see how I like that. I have the Hey Honey Relax Soothing Moisturizer. I have the Purity Made Simple 3-in-1 cleanser for face and eyes. Really nice size bottles, honestly. And then for makeup, I have the Naked Cosmetics Lip Scrub. Oh, it says Vanilla Cream. This is actually a good size. I think that might be a full size. These things, you know, typically come to me through Ipsy. I got the Becca Liquefied Highlighter in Ignite. I have the MAC Stack Mascara. And I have the Smashbox Photo Finish Control Mattifying Primer. Now, I am not a mattifying girl, but we're going to try it. We're going to get some use. So I did pull in 10 new items if you include those foot masks being pulled back in. And I am moving 11 items out. I'm not going to pull in a new perfume sample this time because I still have the 3 perfume samples in there that I need to get some use out of. But that is it. That is what I have for you for my Turn and Burn update today. I hope that you enjoyed the video. Are you doing this project as well? If so, I would love to hear from you. What have you been able to accomplish in your project? I am utilizing this as just a way to get samples out of my collection, of course, but they do like help me just move some things out of my collection, but also like from the overall value of items that you're utilizing throughout the year. Isn't it astonishing at how much money a sample is worth? Like sometimes this is almost $50 worth of product here. It makes no sense to me, but I'm super glad and grateful to have a lot of these samples, and I'll have some more samples coming in, I'm sure, through like unboxing my FLC stuff, and really super excited that I found the activating serums for these foot mask things because I'm going to be using that soon. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and I hope that if you did, you'll want to subscribe before you go. I hope that you and yours are well. I hope that you are all safe and healthy and getting along as best you can. I hope that you're out there enjoying some sunshine today, because I need to go enjoy some sunshine, soak up some of that vitamin D, get happy. And I just thank you all so much for coming. Until next time, friends. Bye.